Hello, today we are going to be discussing how I scope features to prevent scope creep without fights. I've actually talked about something similar to this on this YouTube channel, although I can't actually even remember the particular video. I don't even remember the episode number, not to talk about even where I kept that audio, right? So preventing scope creep for me is something I had to learn along the way in my journey while enhancing or would I say whatever, Sha. While going through my journey as a software engineer, I had to learn how to prevent it. The truth is, even up till today, I am still learning. It's not something that I have completely learned. It's something that I am still working on and working to enhance. So the number one thing I actually do is I prepare a project proposal. In that project proposal, there is a project scope. And in that scope, I will detail out everything that the client wants me to do for the version of that software, whether it's Word, Android, or iOS, right? And when I get down to the payment structure, I always emphasize in bold that if you go outside of this project scope, it comes with an additional charge. I've noticed that that has saved me a lot, right? So most times when they now call and say, okay, Nick, you want to add this additional feature, I tell them this is not within the scope. I sent you the project proposal, go through it, you see it's not there, and you will need to pay so and so amount of money, right? And I'm also going to make them aware that this is the situation at hand before we even start the project. So this is the number one way that I have seen that is effective on how to prevent project scope, because by the time they have gone through it, they'll be like, okay, they agreed to this before we started, so there is no point picking up a site. Yeah. The number two thing that I do is I am human, right? I'm not a robot. So there are some things that they want to add that you believe that it is going to be essential to them and it's not going to take you that much of time to do. I just do it for them for free. And I am also going to make them aware that this is not in the project scope, but I'm going to do it for you for free. I believe it's going to boost your app usage. It's going to help them, keep your customers happy. Some things so that are not going to stress me. I want to emphasize on that. It's not like it's everything. Just some things that I believe will not stress me to do, and I'm also going to make them aware. The reason why I make them aware is because in the future, not when they bring another one, they begin to expect it that it is going to be free. No, so I try to make them aware that this is what it is, and if it's free because of this and this and this reason, right? Now, the ones that are not going to cost much, it's not like if they give me a project to do of 4 million, for example, just to add an additional feature, I'm not charging them 3 million. That does not make sense now. So all those things, even if you are in the right where it is not in your project scope and you are charging that way, depending on the what they want you to add, though, right? It is not, you want to keep the relationship going. You don't want to do a one-time project and they're just going to forget about you and they say, working with Nick is not good, or Nick is not helping out in making sure our project succeed. So you need to look at that angle. You need to try and make sure that the project succeeds, because if the project succeeds, you'll be the one to enjoy the benefits. Do you know how many people that I have reached out to me? They want a project to be done, and I will say, okay, I did this and this and this, and they will go through it and they will connect. Some of them will go as far as reaching the owners of the platform, and they confirm, okay, it was Nick that did it, and because of the success of the project, I'm really going to enjoy the benefits of getting more clients, right? So the end goal is always to make sure the project succeeds. It's not just to make your money. To make your money is very important, but I don't think that's the end goal to me personally. Now, the third thing that I do to prevent scope creep is I try to do the project as fast as possible. I've noticed that the longer you keep a project going, the more you keep room for scope creep. You know, so if a project can be done in 6 weeks, finish it in 6 weeks. Don't try and be doing mago mago. I don't know what else to call that. Or try and be corny and take like 3 months to do a 6 week project. Take 4 months to do a simple project. Project that should take you 4 weeks to do. You're now doing it in 3 months. There is no way scope creep will not come. It is not possible. I don't think it's even possible because the longer it is, the more you give the clients the opportunity to think of things that they want to do, right? So finish the project as fast as possible. Just start the project. Every week I give the client updates. Every week I give the client update till the project is done. That is the third way I try to prevent scope creep. And I think this is all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.